Hey girls, so I just want to do an update of some things that are going on in my life, and I haven't talked about them in my other vlogs, so here it goes. Um, so after I had Annabelle, she's right here. She's almost 10 weeks old. In 2 days, she'll be 10 weeks old. Um, but after I had her, um, I've just really been changed by my experience delivering her, and just all for the better. It's one of those things like, if I could do that, I can do anything, right? And so it just is like an empowering feeling. And with my son, I felt the same way even after I had him, and I contacted some people about what I'm going to talk about, but I kind of just let it go, and this time um, I'm pursuing it more actively. And what I'm talking about is I really want to get into birth work somehow. I feel like that is my passion. Um, it's something that interests me when I'm researching it, or um, talking about it, or sharing my experiences, or helping other moms and things like that. It doesn't feel like work at all. It is truly like a passion in me. And I felt the same way in college when I chose psychology as my major. I had changed my major 3 times because I wasn't happy, and everything I was doing felt like work. And then I took a couple psych classes, and it didn't feel like work. I fell in love with it. And college was great because I really enjoyed what I was doing. Um, in in the psychology field, though, you really have to get a doctorate degree to be able to work in that field. Um, so, I kind of branched off of the psych field into sleep medicine, and that's what I currently do. I work in the sleep lab, and I score sleep studies, and I work with patients. So I definitely have like a medical background, and also patient care. So, that's something I've been doing for like 7 years, 6, 7 years. And I enjoy it, but sleep medicine doesn't exactly, I'm not like passionate about it. I'm happy I can help people in what I do, and I'll continue working in sleep medicine. But birth is just something I'm really passionate about. So, anyways, I'm really wanting to become a doula. Um, just my experience with that seems like it might be a good fit for um, the time I have and the resources I have. And like, I don't think at this point I want to be a midwife, but I would maybe look into that further down the road when my kids are in school and things like that. But for now, I'm just going to get started on working through the process of becoming a doula. Financially, we can't really, it's not really feasible for me to start being a doula like tomorrow, um, because you have to like build your client base, and you don't know how much money's going to come in. And with 2 young kids and me working part time, it's not real feasible that is what we want to rely on for my income. But some things are going to change in 3 or 4 years, and we'll be in a much better situation where I won't have to work if I don't want to. So anything else is just going to be a bonus. So that's what I'm looking into, is becoming a doula. The doula that I had for our birth, she happens to be the person who trains for Donna in the area that I live. And there's only 2 trainers in my whole state. And the other trainers, they're like 2.5 to 3 hours away from where I live. So I guess I lucked out there, just starting with the network of like the right network. Are you smiling, girl? She's swaddled right now, so she's not slapping herself in the face. I was hoping she would take a nap, and if she fell asleep, I didn't want to have to wake her up to swaddle her, so I swaddled her. So she's just kind of hanging out. And she did fall asleep, and I put her down. She woke immediately back up. Yes, I don't sleep during the day, Mommy. I like to sleep all night. So anyways, my doula is the training doula for Donna in my area. So she holds workshops 2 to 3 times a year from what I've seen. And the one I'm looking at right now would be in October, so that will give me time to get back to the work that I do now, and give me time to get some of the reading prerequisites done, and time for her to grow up a little, because the workshops are 4 days long and they're 10-hour days, and I don't want to be away from her that much. And I also don't want to attend births that I don't know how long I'm going to be gone without her. I want to wait until she's closer to like a year old before I get really involved in it. But just some of the busy stuff, it's not busy stuff, but some of the stuff I can do on my own time, like the required readings and things like that, I'm going to do from now until then. And then I'll take the workshop. I'll either take it in October, or if I'm still not comfortable leaving her at that time, there will be another one at the beginning of the year. Like there's one next month, so I'm sure she'll have another one. The schedule's not out for the next year, but I'm sure there'll be one at the beginning. It seems like she has one at the beginning, in the middle, and the end of the year. So yes, I'm gonna do that. And she said that anytime like I want to shadow her, that she's all for that. You know, of course, it's a matter of finding the right clients, but she said, let me know when you are ready, and I'll get to go to some births with her. And she also she holds meetings for the local birth community. So like all the local doulas and midwives are invited to a meeting once a month at her house. And it's for people interested in birth work too. So it's a really good place to network, to meet people, to bounce ideas off of your colleagues. And so I'll start going to those. The first meeting was last Friday, but there was like a big storm that blew in, and they said the roads were going to be impossible to drive because it was like an ice storm. So it got rescheduled to this Friday. So we'll be going this Friday to see everyone, and so I'm excited. I have a bunch of books. I don't have them down here with me. They're in my room, but I got some books that I'm starting to read, and I subscribed to Midwifery today. Not that that's like doula, but it's interesting birth reading. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to starting this, and occasionally you'll see a video about it probably, but it's gonna be a little while because just, you know, I might not start my training till October, but I'll keep you up to date when things are going on. And after I take the workshop, you have 4 years to attend your births to get certified and to take your tests and everything like that. So I'm hoping to be a doula and doing that within the next like 4 years or so, but I'll be working on the certification slowly. And by that time my kids will be in school, and we'll be in a better financial situation, so I think it'll all work out. But I'm just like antsy to get started. I really want to get started. So right, well, that's my little update. Let me know if you guys have any questions about that. I'm super excited to be able to do that. So all right, can you say bye, Annabelle? Thanks for watching, girls.